that you do. Alright guys, back again. And continuing on from Dobroninskaya, I had a little fast food moment. And now we are moving on. It is amazing. Oh my god, actually forward. We have to go there as well. And we're gonna go this way. Game plan. Привет, привет. Быстрые калории получены. Теперь из Добронинской. Жалко, что тот чувак не увидел свой Добронинский район. Может, название стрима, что на Добронинской. Да не. Потому что люди не смотрят их повторно. То, что я вначале напишу, пропадает за первые минуты. 99% или больше людей, много или мало, не видит то, что в надписи. Ну да, надо посылать денежку, тогда точно попросят на сервис. Alright guys, welcome. Moscow, south of Kremlin. I'm gonna go from here. I wanted to come here. I don't know how this place is called, except at this metro station Dobroninska over there. And if you can hear me, let me know. I do have a microphone, but I'm not using it. Picture. What is picture? And I love this place over here. I hope the internet works. This is a really, really cool street, guys. A really cool street. Hold up. But Ulitsaa центр. Да, это с центра в юг одна станция. Будет еще одна станция, потом Кремль. We are 2 stations away from Kremlin. We're gonna go toward Kremlin. Then I'm gonna have a game plan for today. Почему как центр? Наоборот, не как центр. Все маленькое, такое уютное, 3-этажное. Everything is quite small. Raminka, not ramen club, guys. Ramen club, but it is adorable here as well. And I think I'm gonna also try to recharge my camera with a vlog in Russian McDonald's. Official sponsor of the trip, I'm joking, is McDonald's. Russian McDonald's. Что за улица? Сейчас, блин. Pyatnitskaya. Юг от, прям вот юг от Кремля. So this is adorable place. Really, this is an expensive neighborhood south of the center from Kremlin. Been here many times, and we are back. Let me know if you don't hear me super well. I'll try to fix it. Pay, гуляй. Drink and walk around. Guys, amazing places. Amazing places. Naming of the places. So everybody, welcome to Russia and Moscow. So they are clearing this. Actually, the snow has just a little bit. It has eased off. But otherwise, this place is filled with snow, as you can see. Необычный музей в тишине. Oh, check it out. There's a museum in quietness. It says, meaning that you get earphones and you're watching in earphones. Rajesh, first like from my side, I will support you, bro. Thank you so much, man. I'm also live streaming and also filming, guys. In 2K, you're gonna see this whole street in horizontal on my channel. Make sure you, wow, it smells like shashlik, guys. It smells like shashlik. So yeah, make sure you push like and subscribe to the channel because I will do some videos in horizontal as well, even though YouTube is trying to push me back, push me down. Rajesh really loves. You can read what he loves the most in the chat. Guys, welcome. I'm gonna walk a bit all the way to Kremlin. Kremlin view. Push likes, please. Indeed. So yes, I absolutely love seeing this in 2K. Maybe I should do 4K. Maybe it's too much. Look at that statue on top. That statue attached to the wall, but to the facade. Check it out. There's also it says Banki, bank. Probably it's a bank. Bank. Awesome. In Moscow center, especially, drivers are really polite. Really polite. Sure. Because, well, I guess law and order. That's what I usually say. Law and order because, yeah, Pyatnitskaya street, guys. Yeah, I think through system of fining and stuff, people are behaving really well. I think. And if you're talking about what has transferred from the 90s, crazy 90s, to the modern day Russia. Welcome everybody. We are walking in a historical neighborhood. Check out how they done the park. Man, there's literally 2-3 meters high of amount of snow. Check this out. That is something. I don't know anybody who has covered more ground in such a small time. I'm 2 days in Moscow and I've covered a ton amount of places. Wow. Everybody, welcome to the stream and welcome to the video. Enjoy the amazing view of Moscow. And check it out. Wow. What is this here? These guys, check it out. Lenin. There is Lenin. And some historical. Let's check it out. What does it say? It says, in this building, Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, in 19th of June 1918, there was a party meeting of different factories of Moscow-Voretskого rayona. These factories of this area were having a meeting, and Lenin took part. And this used to be, before that, before the Soviet rule, this used to be Usadьба von Rek. So this was the mansion, palace of von Rek. And it became socialist. Look at that, guys. Wow. How about that? Golden gold. Yes, it is. It's home. The imperial times being taken over by the socialists. Guys, love the names. Since even though Russian is my native language, there's a lot of that I don't know. So I don't know whether Zhiga and Trigger. Hey guys, and here we got a taco bar. People ask me, do you have a thing with like Mexican food here? You do. It's not super common. Here is Mexican themed taco bar. It's called taco bar. Second floor is jewelry and piercing. Or is it also the restaurant? Might be the restaurant. Hey guys, everybody, welcome to the stream. Push like. It's gonna get more and more beautiful. Yes, there's churches and super cool places. And I noticed that in Moscow it's a bit different. Russians in general, yes, but in Moscow people smiling as they walk, more like, you know, quite often, which is weird for Russia. And I remember remember this. Absolutely love the walk in this part of town. So the places are decorated in the wintry decorations. This feels like an Alp being in some kind of a ski resort town. Nice price cafe. I doubt it's nice price since we are in this neighborhood. On the contrary, this is pretty expensive. Everything is even a little bit more expensive, as you can see in the design. Can you see me? Can you hear me? So this is the walk on was it Pyatnitskaya? No, Pyatnitskaya Street. Something to do with Friday, Pyatnitskaya. You got an art cafe here. Lots and lots of different cafes, different styles. Join the chat, everybody. Join the view. Join and enjoy. Enjoy the views, my friends. We are slowly walking towards the Moscow River. And we're gonna see the Kremlin building once more. We're passing by, in case you're following the map. We on Pyatnitskaya Street. This is Большой Ордынский переулок. And I absolutely love the area up ahead, guys. It's freaking awesome. Hello, Brian. Слышно, видно, ага. Спасибо. Tanuki. Ooh, it's a Chinese. Guys, Chinese influence is visible, of course. The main tourist group became even more strongly Chinese. Indians or Arabs, but it was maybe all around mix. Although sure, Chinese were always big on tourism. Guys, look at this, amazing. Up ahead is gonna be super cool parts, so make sure you stick around. This is foreigner in Russia, Igor in Russia. Subscribe to my channel. The best content, real content, guide videos, museums, events. It's all on my channel for sure. Muscovites. Well, the camera is breaking down, like seriously. So Muscovites are battling the winter. And also Troy's Ulitsaa AI is called. Wow. They're ready for work. Look at this amazing cathedral, guys. Wow. Now this is Russian for you. Let's check it out from the front. So this is currently Pyatnitskaya Street 48, and we're moving northwards. Amazing. Wow. I love it. I freaking love it. So in few, I don't know how long it will take, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe less, I'm gonna reach the Kremlin as well. You're gonna see awesome, beautiful view on this side of the town. one thing is important. I have run out of cognac, so I need to find a store to buy a cognac. What you guys think about that idea? I love the fact that these are, I don't know how old are these, but they're very low. 3-story high buildings, 2-story high buildings, some of them a bit higher, but no no high buildings at all. And this is definitely, I can recommend definitely to enjoy Pyatnitskaya streets. Enjoy Pyatnitskaya street. Just walk around here on a nice weather. If the weather is nice, just enjoy. Take your time walking. It's really awesome. Guys, can you see me well? Northwards towards this center of Moscow. And in some parts it does look like St. Petersburg, for sure. Very actually. Some places. In St. Pete you don't see these 1-story, 1.5-story high buildings like this, for example. Definitely. It has the city vibe, but this must be way far from the city center, because inside the city we don't have this small buildings. They are all around State Hermitage, Winter Palace. Everything is right away to be like very, very similar to Winter Palace. 3-story high buildings, very decorative, etc. Let's push like everybody right now as we are moving along. It's amazing. Pyatnitskaya streets towards Kremlin. You're going to see Kremlin, you're going to see Red Square. And once again guys, just like what I did with the miniature. This is Brezhnevka. One of the Brezhnevkas right here. So it means it's like 70s, 80s. And just like this, first floor, big windows for the shoppers. Welcome everybody. We are in the center of Moscow. And this is other side, because if you go northwards from Kremlin, it's Tverskaya, super busy roads. And this here is totally different. I don't know the reason for it. I don't know the historical reason for it. But maybe this was maybe off limit. I don't know. I know that these buildings here, the Soviet ones, they were built way later, in the 70s. Those other ones are built before Soviet era. There's even a wooden top floor over there, guys. The attic, what do you call it? The attic. It's not attic. What's the word, guys? It's, anyway, top floor, wooden. It's a wooden house on top. Oh my God, this does feel like St. Pete's major. People actually live in these houses. Wow, that would be awesome. How expensive are these places here? Can only imagine. Cool looking restaurants. Sumdrak, главный Горский, I don't know. What is Gorski? It's like mountainous restaurant. Kolomensky Park. I don't know about the skate ice rink. Maybe. Where's Kolomensk? I forgot the name. The names don't ring the bell just as fast as you would think. Hey, what guys? This here I think Zambia. No, it's some African country. So this is some African country embassy. Pretty epic, right?
Я уже чувствую.
Everybody, hope you enjoy. Hope you find your way into the chat. We are literally approaching the Moscow center, which is Red Square. Man, I gotta tell, especially here, I absolutely love it. Not far from here is the one station I totally remember. I forgot the name though, but I, visualize it. This is one of the key places, this whole area right here of this Pyatnitskaya street. At least this house, it says it's late 1800s, конец 19th century. So, I guess many of these are around late 1800s. Pre-revolutionary buildings, that's why it's so nice. And this is in a way, one of the central areas, at least the busiest ones in this neighborhood. And of course, I forgot the name of it, amazing cathedral right here. Massive cathedral, not massive, big cathedral. It's getting busier and busier. If you walk around from here, you're gonna reach what is the gallery? Got the gallery. What's the Moscow gallery's name? Legendary. Here, guys, super busy. They're removing the snow. Because this is probably packed. Streets were packed with snow. Italian restaurants here. This is packed, guys. We're gonna walk here because otherwise we might miss the Red Square, right? And once again, my lovely French bakery. Everybody push like for seeing this. It's so nice. Some German bars, maybe, or British. Bar Ritz.
Диалог. Нет, не пускай. мы должны...
Free parking spots in central Moscow. And that's the metro station. I haven't got the name. You can see it's right behind us. Say the name from here, but I've been to that one as well. I think it's a purple line, or I think so. Easy, right next to the metro, guys. All right, yeah, moving on. Alright guys, we are quite close to Red Square, or the bridge leading to the Red Square. So cool, guys. So yeah, like I said, definitely recommend you to enjoy this streets. As restaurants and stuff, people are, it's packed, absolutely packed. Ah, it is Friday though. Number is equal number, so it's to I don't know, for somebody who's not living, commemorate somebody, or to cemetery. So that's not for the date. Yeah, I'm happy that I came here. Technically, I've been to the south now. South of Moscow. Толстовский центр на Pyatnitskaya, guys. Толстовский центр. What is Толстовский center? It's like Tolstoy. I needed to film the lady. She had some weird stuff on her head. Alright, I can see already the St. Basil Cathedral up ahead, guys. Join the chat, I don't know what's wrong. I don't get any messages on the chat. Guys, we did already 3.5 hour live stream today. That's pretty long. And now we're gonna go towards the Red Square, everybody. Hopefully you join the chat. Push like, everybody. Let's get the numbers up. It'd be awesome to share this amazing experience with everybody watching it and live, guys. How many times you see it live? None.
Возможности вот эти ротации.
запустить стрим, что-то народу вообще нет. Ну 40 это нормально. Вот что я понял. 40 is a good number. То, что 400 раньше было, 700, 1000, это немножко надо сейчас забыть. Смириться. Смириться немножко. Потому что были стримы там 20, а сейчас 40. 44. This is south of Moscow. South of Moscow center. So we are actually walking towards the Red Square, guys. And this is Pyatnitskaya street, just south from the Moscow River from Red Square. This looks like a nice bar. Oh my god. Oh shit, almost fell, guys. I did not notice. This is what happens in a big city like this. You walk around and look up all the time because it's so beautiful and you might lose yourself and just fall. Hold up, can you see something cool from here? Oh my god, this is so nice. Thank you for following me from Iraq. I would like to visit Iraq as well. Nice, guys. I think it's like a monastery. Monastery area. Guys, stay tuned. Let's keep on walking. We are walking towards the Red Square. And by the way, speaking of Red Square, guys, let me show you. Can you see it? Can you see it in there? That's the Red Square already. That's St. Basil Cathedral. This is what's a cafe? Ah, the entrance to the church is from the other place. Shit, this is bad news, guys. I lost one of the arms to the bag. Hold up. I need to fix it actually. Shit. It fell off. Hello, St. Petersburg. Gobnik in the house. So guys, let me just show you, do this quickly. I need to do it's cut off this way here. So I'm gonna do it again. This is the best live stream ever. Come on. Got it. I got it. Hold up. Here you go. I fixed it. I'm genius. You did not expect that. Engineering genius. That's me. Alright. How was St. Petersburg, yo? Yo. Do you like St. Petersburg? How is it? Al Mahdi likes the view. Or are you meaning that view? I don't know. Alright guys. Cool empire style buildings. and sandy desert, Western Australia. Welcome to, instead of sand, we got snow. Guys, you have to be gentlemen in Russia. Very close. Whoa, St. Petersburg, wow. Have no take on Western Australia. What the hell, guys? We're gonna turn left in a bit. You're gonna see this is not wow. Look at the view. See the view. Snowing heavily last night. Yeah, I heard. Yelena, I think, said so. Oh. So I think, yeah, we have to go from there to reach it. To reach it. Where is it snowing? Did somebody say? Nobody said it's snowing in Perth. Or did it? I don't know. It's snowing in St. Petersburg. It's snowing in Moscow. One thing I thought I might go to Christ the Savior. And I think I don't want to be in the center no more, except for the Moscow view. I'll show you the Moscow view of Red Square. I think so, yes. And right across this bridge is already Red Square, guys. Over there, in the back. I forgot the bridge's name, but it's the one leading to Red Square. Check the view. Man, why there is no shop? Well, I wouldn't be actually drinking right here. What is an English meeting? What is that? I think these are, I'm not sure, are my Timberlands or not. But they are wet as hell. Alright guys, maybe I will restart the stream. Maybe we should restart the stream. But I'm sure it's gonna end up quicker than now. check out this. It's not Moscow. It's a separate canal, but it's connected to Moscow River, Moskva River, and check it out. Nice, no, it's a cool thing. Alright guys, let me do the restart then. I'm gonna do the restart. I'm gonna just join in back in just a second. This is Moscow. I'm gonna show the Red Square. I don't know, the Red Square videos have been doing the worst. And make sure you come back in just a second. Я вернусь. Я раз все-таки... Да нет, hey, actually there's 44 people all of a sudden. Now let's continue. Let's continue, guys. There is no way to expect YouTube is gonna give me a lot of views over the summer, so I'm gonna stick. Guys, everybody push like. We are continuing streaming. Guys, road to the Red Square. Just up ahead. There might be a couple breaks in the internet at some point. It should be okay. That's the yeah, I know it. It's there's the one on Old Nevsky. It's a German bar. Welcome everybody. We are walking towards Red Square. Red Square. Now is the weather, type of weather we could have gone to Moscow City, but not when we were actually there, so it is what it is. Guys, join the chat, everybody. It's a wonderful thing when everybody's sharing and they're sharing. And hold up, let me do the wide angle away. Take away the wide angle. Join in. Join in, everybody. Do they salt the milk sidewalks? I think they salt it, yes. Why there's two cars in the middle of the bridge? That's the second floor. Wow, what is this building? I don't know. Maybe they're gonna close down the bridge if there's some events going on. I don't know. Guys, yeah, I can see it's also salty, as you can see from my left leg. Totally wet. Guys, we are approaching the amazing Red Square. Just look at this. Look at this. Is it safe there? Yes, it is. Totally. It's easy to say, as an example, that this is probably the most safest place you would be visited in your life. And not just Moscow, Russia in general. That's my opinion. Safer than America. Oh, easily. Come on, man. I think many places in Africa are safer than in America. in Africa, I mean, there is some crazy stuff that I see from YouTubers. Welcome everybody. I think they're talking. They're just having a quick chat. Let's check this out. Oh my God. We are here. That is so great. Look at this. It's all for you, my friends. Noel from, was it Australia? Well, where are you from, Australia? Anyway, Noel agrees. Oh my God, look at now. Look at this. Enjoy, my friends. Yes, Kremlin. This is what we were walking this whole hour for. Oh my God, and that's where we were like not too long ago. Look at that. Perth original. We got it. Guys, welcome. Where are you watching from? Let me do the shout outs. We got Perth in the house. Oh man, we got St. Petersburg in the house. Congratulations, Noel. That was great. That's the presidential palace. Everybody push like y'all and join the chat. This is Kremlin live from Moscow, Igor in Russia. One and only. Of course, coming down here. And that's the boom over there. And that is, of course, St. Basil Cathedral. Do the video here quickly as well. We got Texas, USA in the house. New Hampshire, USA in the house. Really, really cool. Check it out. That's a restaurant here. Keep on commenting where you watch it from. I'm gonna do the live read of your countries. Represent your country. Shout it out. Shout out your country from Moscow, Russia. And finally, I have come to Red Square again. Back to Red Square on an awesome weather condition has gotten better. And here we are, Kremlin Wall. I've never been inside yet, but there is you can go inside. There's normal tickets available, but I need to someday maybe reserve some time for it. Red Square, this is epic, my friends. Simply epic, guys. Ohio in the house. Cathedral is, of course, Russian Orthodox. Guys, this is a foreigner in Russia. This is Moscow River, Moskva River. Kremlin in the back. One of the coolest places to visit Moscow. It's simply awesomeness. Make sure you push like and subscribe. Loving it. And in the back we can see the city, Moskva city. Awesomeness, guys. I'm simply in awe, like always. Alright, I had 1 second left with my battery, now it's dead. Alright, my friends, Russian Orthodox. First there was one religion, Christian religion. Then the Pope wanted too much power. Byzantine Rome, there was two Romes. Then the Byzantine Rome said, no, we don't want to be obeying your Pope. They divided, so the original churches from the original Christ is nowadays Catholic and Russian Orthodox. Orthodox, sorry. There's Greek Orthodoxy, but Russian church considers to be the continuation of Byzantine, the empire, also the church. So that's why it's called Pravoslavia, the true word. So yeah, Greek Orthodox, but Russian Orthodox. It's it's the same thing, except that Russian Orthodox, we have different calendar, slightly old calendar. All right, guys, are you ready to continue? Let's move on. Where's my glove? Where's the glove? Where is the love? Guys, I'm gonna do a remix. Where is the glove? Where is the glove? I'm losing my mind, guys, speaking to the iPhone screen. No, we don't follow the Pope, of course not. Pope is considered, I think, the next one, the first person after God. So we don't believe in that. But we respect Catholics. Catholics are the closest thing to Russian or Greek Orthodoxy. They're like real brothers. We don't have hatred or anything like that. It's just different churches. I think I got a respect from Yelena for Where is the Glove remix. What's wrong with the gloves, people? People live it like they got no mittens. That was a freestyle, by the way. We should fix all the subjectives with word glove or referring to a mitten, glove, or something like that. Alright, enough of this shit and enjoy this freaking amazing view. Wow. Of course we celebrate Christmas. Russian Christians, there are 3 Christian churches officially. There are the Lutherans or Protestants. No, not all Protestants. Let's say Lutherans. And the main one, Russian Orthodox, Catholics, Lutherans. All the rest is fake Christians. I mean, not fake Christians, based on the belief, and that's not my word. Because in order to be a Christian, so-called Christian, you have to believe in 3 dimensions: in Holy Trinity, in Jesus, which is part of also the Trinity, and the Mother Mary, in her position, her importance. All right, guys, let's go. Enough of religious talk. Guys, no politics. Michael, no politics. I'll remove those things, don't worry. We have to set an example to the chat. No politics in any direction. Alright, guys, here we go. This man is from Caucasus. It's called Papaha. You've seen some images from me in Arkhis, Karachava, Cherkessia. Guys, this is amazing view, amazing. Let me do the quickly recall video here. Russian. Brendan, maybe your algorithms have a good taste. Just a second, guys. Well, actually, no. We got 70 people watching me. I won't be video filming nothing else except live stream. We have cookies. We have a Russian, what's the word? The roundish ones. Guys, I need you to do push like right now. Let's try to break the YouTube. So everybody who's watching, please push like. Write down in the chat where you're watching from. Please do it now. Let's try to one push. Push. Москва лучший город. Ну да, 100%. Guys, everybody, welcome. man. Let me do the zoom for you one more time because... Oh, hold up. Let me show you more. This is Church of Christ the Savior. And there you have... Where is it? Ah, right there in the back. Right there, wow. We got Sweden, New York in the house. And this is Moskva River. What? Oil factory? No, petrol, gas company. Guys, let me just come back in just a second. Give me 5 seconds. I'm sure some people left, but I needed to film. I like to do reels, shorts on my old channels. So please don't leave. Don't leave me. That looks like a fine gentleman. All right, guys. Espo in the house. Espo Marcus. Let me give you a question. I never understand. What do you consider the center of Espo? Which area? Is it Leppävaara? Alright guys, check it out. Wow. Simply amazing. Push like everybody. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. We got so hooked about. Yeah, I've seen that too. I was 2 days ago in St. Peter as well. Same thing. Oh shit, what is going on? That is weird. I don't know, did you see it? But there were some people visiting that politician, I guess. Did you see that? And there was some people, some police on location. And I'm literally just passing that. I have nothing to do with that. I'm going to Red Square. Did you see that, or did it block? Ooh, I think we're gonna go there and check it out. Guys, my foot is literally super wet. It's not Leppävaara or Tapio. It must be near Suva. What you mean near? It must be. What is it? Right? Anyways, I don't know, did you see or not? That was interesting. So the time is 6 p.m. That's why there's a show going on. Guys, my leg is literally way too cold. Never the hovercrafts. Yeah, they're driving crazy over there. It's just, I guess it's just uniform for some, not all. Some police is in dark blue or black, and some of them are like that. So there's no probably reason. It's just winter clothing. I don't know. Guys, let's go over there. No, they're police. There's no army on the streets of Russian cities. There's sometimes police, sometimes I guess it's called National Guard. It's off limits, by the way, here because it's used as a snow point. And the National Guard, they have different. They have like reddish. What you call it? Thing. By the way, maybe guys, a couple with the flowers. Maybe they were from. If we were coming here. Yeah, probably. Guys, we need to go around it, but I'm gonna go here first. Let's check out the show. It's looking amazing. 4 seconds, man. To charge my phone as well. Hold on, let me charge my phone. Yeah, lots of snow. They even closed down that section. Sorry guys, doing this all with one hand. I'm freaking exhausted. There you go. Typical question, because Christmas, or actually it's not Christmas, it's New Year's Eve things. Yes, Christmas included, is typically held up until the early March, or maybe even until the end. I'm gonna show you from afar. You see those police stations though? They're just making sure there's, I don't know, probably nothing too provocatory happens. Here. I'm not gonna go too far into Зарядье Park because the internet gets bad here. Why my thing doesn't charge? There you go. Man, I'm missing the show.
Живут в гармонии с этими ритмами, находя в них источник вдохновения. Уникальные художественные ремесла региона – это живое зеркало русской души, отражающее вековые традиции нашей земли и неисчерпаемый талант мастеров, передаваемый от отцов к детям.
This is Moscow, guys. Moscow Wonderland. Awesomeness. Thank you, Elena. I didn't know it was down.
Россия простирается глубоко на север, туда, где белые снега и прозрачные льды хранят тишину веков, а сияние небес завораживает и открывает бесконечность вселенной. В этих красках сливаются холодная сила и величественная красота природы. В тишине ледяных просторов, почти свет в небесах, играют свою вечную симфонию полярные ветра. Гармония природы и красок света, завораживающие мелодии севера, пробуждают чувство мистического восхищения и трепета перед суровостью и великолепием природы. Такой хрупкой, удивляющей и непостижимой. России горные вершины держат небо, а степи раскинулись широко, как самые гостеприимные объятия. Свет, отраженный от гор, наполняет сердца стойкостью, а солнце южных равнин — радостью и благодарностью. Изобилие нашей земли безмерно, как и богатство русской души. Бескрайние изумрудно-золотые поля делятся щедрыми дарами, полноводные реки — жизненной силой, а горы дают энергию, мощный заряд для покорения новых вершин, великих открытий и выдающихся рекордов. Гордый дух и горячий темперамент — примета этих мест. Здесь все, включая танцы и музыку, отличается особенной страстью. Россия звучит разными голосами. С севера и Кавказа, Сибири и Поволжья, Урала и Дальнего Востока. И с ними в унисон регионы Крым, Донбасс и Новороссия. Наша страна самая большая на планете и неповторимая в своем географическом и природном разнообразии. В России обитают уникальные животные и птицы, ставшие символами нашей великой земли. Культура и традиции регионов России, бесценные ресурсы – все это часть нашей истории и многослойной русской души. Мы все разные, но нас объединяет одно – любовь к своей земле, к своим людям, к своей природе. Мы – душа России.
That is very patriotic.
Это просто невероятно, сколько нас, какие мы разные, и как прекрасно быть вместе.
She's saying about being about great Russia, how large it is, different places, different cultures, different natures, etc. Check it out, guys. Oh my God! St. Peter, Moscow. It's amazing. Actually, lit it up these trees. It's incredible. That is crazy, amazing show, guys. Wow.
Здравствуй, мой друг. Я расскажу тебе удивительную историю. Она живет в книге сказок. Здесь на каждой странице открываются двери в фантастические миры. И происходят чудеса в королевствах по соседству. Время то ускоряется, то замедляется, а звери, рыбы и птицы говорят с людьми на одном языке. Здесь звучит русское слово великого писателя. Строка за строкой рождается лукоморье, и еще страница открывается царством Видона. Четверостишие, и перед нами 33 богатыря и золотая рыбка. Волшебство поэта кружится в порядке, где каждая буква на своем месте. В синем небе звезды блещут, в синем море волны.
Las Vegas has this, I think it's, you mean that dome. It's for money. This is free. Imagine what in Moscow you can get for money.
Пришел невод с одной рыбкой, с непростой рыбкой, золотою. Зашелестели страницы, замелькали рифмы, приключения начались. В сказке полной непокой. Заблудился наш герой. Вихрем над ним птица хочет когтем в книгу впиться. Крылья черные вздымает книгу.
But listen, me personally coming from, let's say from Europe, they telling the same stories about their countries, and nobody says it's propaganda there because, oh, it's so nice. These and these fought for something. They're incredible lakes and this is fine. This is what it's supposed to be. But as soon as it's Russia, then it's propaganda because Russians should not love their country. Russians should not be loving their history or their language. This is exactly the anti-propaganda, which is trying to, you know, make Russians feel better. Fortunately, these people don't care what others think, but that's what I would say. That's my observation of this whole thing. Yeah, all the US propaganda. Every freaking movie, greatest country in the world. That's the one word, one sentence, which is, well, it can be true for somebody, but it's spread out like it's facts. Always, you know, great this, great that. That's also propaganda, but nobody says, cut that propaganda. No, just be proud of whatever you like, love it, it's fine. Right? That's what I would say. Yeah. And I know Yelena wasn't against that, but I mean, wow, check it out. This whole thing is lit. Да, было, но это все так же везде. Только про свои темы. Свои темы и своя фигня. А тут, почему им нельзя так говорить, как они говорят? Это политика еще, конечно, но это... But yeah, there were some things about... Alright guys, look at this here. Yeah, God forbid you call other things that is said in different countries, let's say, well, Western countries, for example. God forbid you call that propaganda. You're going to be thrown out the country. Right? Like, what if you say, cut that propaganda out? Cut that shit, you know? What would happen in different countries, right? Look at this here. Man, the phone is not charging. We're gonna go to the Red Square for a bit. And I will go maybe we will go to This is Park Zaryadia, by the way. By the way, speaking of that topic, just came to my mind. Calling Great Britain is it's a propaganda move as well, right? Alright guys, we are nearing the Red Square. Guys, what you just saw, it cannot get any more Russian than that. Elena, правда? It cannot get any more Russian than that. Oh my God, I cannot imagine how wet my foot is. Left foot for no reason. Red Square, just like we planned. Yes, the lights are awesome. You can put plastic bags. Oh! I never thought about it. Серьезно. Нисколько вы ходить. Капец. 60 minutes? How's it sold? Russian brides. Yeah. I think I've seen it. Hate to see all that type of stuff. Always finding some. I don't even think about it, guys. Enjoy the views of truly remarkable city. This time we're in Moscow. We're in St. Petersburg. I will maybe travel to some local small city nearby later. Yes, I might go inside. I don't know. Guys, remember, if you like what you see, remember to support with a BuyMeCoffee in the link. It's a platform, or you can use PayPal or. By the way, thank you for the previous few donations. Really nice. But use PayPal or BuyMeCoffee, guys. Yes, there is a nice one. These are Timberlands. I think they are. Actually, probably not. But they have been serving me for a couple of years though.
На кораблике вечерняя башня. Комфортно, зимний теплый кораблик. Ребята, на
Man, she was shouting right at me. Guys, welcome to the stream. This is Winter Wonderland, Moscow. Moskva. I don't know. I think it's been through many. Well, I'm walking 30,000, up to over 30,000 steps, and I do these walks, live streams, videos so much. Maybe they finally broke. Right? Everybody join the chat, push like. We are on the Red Square. I have no cognac to illegally drink, but nevertheless we are here. I caught my guy Noel, you're the man. They're gonna have a nice, what you call it, carousel right here. No, it's not carousel, maybe. Guys, what time is it? Man, we just missed 20 minutes ago the change of guards. But that is always a place with no internet, so I'm not gonna go there anyways. You're a rich girl. Guys, everybody, this is the place to be. And the evening is approaching. How you like that? Please push like, everybody. Unique stuff for you guys. Here we go. Marielle? No, Marcus, but I'm trying to get there this year. I was nearby. I was in Chuvashia and Bashkortostan or Bashkiria, which is neighboring republics of that place. Guys, what is up? What's up with the internet? the internet fine? Wow. It's not necessarily jamming, it might be just bad spots. I think it's been like that for a long time. Интернет, спасибо, Елена. Yes, Jake, this is Red Square, having this winter market here. That's the legendary Goom Mall. This is the Red Square. Right there is the Lenin Mausoleum. This is Kremlin Wall. And yes, no, correct. Forgot what this tower is called. This is like one of the most maybe noticeable ones, because this is the one that they drive in and out during festivities. And this is St. Basil Cathedral, which I haven't visited still. Still haven't visited. And Stalin himself is behind Lenin in the wall somewhere. By the wall or in the wall, I'm not sure. Yes. And there's a cool spot over here, but I think we should just keep on moving. Big Sal, thank you so much. Guys, join the chat. How do you look? How does this look like? Please leave a comment. Clean and safe, indeed. Well, anywhere you go, it is. Such a nice smell coming from there. So they have blinis and ponchikis and all sorts of stuff in there. No, White House. There actually, I showed you in the previous live stream. There's actually a White House, but technically, as a usage, yes. But presidential palace is somewhere inside, or yeah. But you guys don't have that much fortresses, and Kremlin means a fortress. So, as an intention of usage as a residency of the president inside it, that's yes, similar to White House, but maybe yeah. This again is a Kremlin, which means translation. Kremlin is a fortress. There's a Kremlin also in Veliki Novgorod. There's a Kremlin also in what you call it? Veliki Novgorod. What's the other Novgorod? Man, Veliki Novgorod and the other Novgorod. Man, I'm too tired. My brain is killing me. Yeah, there's churches and museums and all sorts of stuff. Michael, are you saying Russian women wouldn't break your heart? Simply epic, right? Нижний, спасибо. Я не знаю, я, конечно, понятно, очень устал. Guys are really tired, that's why currently I have been streaming for 5 hours today. There's quite a few hours still ahead. I've never been on that side because I'm not interested that much of Stalin, even Stalin or anybody else's. Even Lenin, I've never been to Mausoleum even. I'd rather go and see Romanovs, and I did go see Romanovs in Peter and Paul Fortress in St. Petersburg. Peter and Paul Fortress inside Peter and Paul Cathedral. Alright guys, slowly walking. I think I might actually go back to Pyatnitskaya, so this is a full circle in a way. Very beautiful. Yeah, so Red Square, this is a typical place. Usually then there's sometimes performances and shows here as well during the summertime, different times. During the summertime you have an ice skating rink and this huge what you call this, a market basically. Yes, first date, well, depends, you know, because if you're a local, I don't know, I never lived here, it's not my life, but I would say just in general, if you're not a tourist, if you're a tourist, then probably it's okay for you to take her wherever you want to, right? But if you're not a tourist and local and you're meeting somebody, so I wouldn't say this is too generic for you to come, because locals, even the tourists don't go that much. Even the locals don't go to the city center that much. That's what I know. Buffering. Let me know when it's not. Is it working again? Guys, for the view amount, there's nothing I can do. It is what it is. But maybe we can restart in a bit. But yeah, it looks awesome, right? So 18:30, that's what the time says. Now it's gonna second time. Yeah, it means 18:30. Young people, all up ahead. These are quite, I don't know. There's tons of white young people. Usually people ask where the older people. Jacob. There's a very young person here. There's three more. Is that enough? Okay, there's no exit over here. Got it. But man, by the way, it's very slippery here, like seriously. Teens. This is Moscow. So teens have way better things to do than being in a very touristy. Oh! So yeah, this is a big city. You can find everywhere places to chill, relax, enjoy yourself. Everywhere. You don't need to be here. In smaller cities, you would be like in the central, right? But no. Да, недавно по-новому включил. Alright, guys, here we go. Да, все болит, ну и что? Приехал в Москву, что делать? Отдыхать? Нет. Я в Питере снимаю так, а тут тем более ехать сюда и тратить деньги столько. Spending all the money, so definitely, and time and everything, definitely gonna be filming. Even with zero viewers, I would be filming, guys, because that's who I am. Without limits, yes. Guys, say hello to Lenin. Alright, guys, let's go down. Another tower, another bell tower. Guys, maybe we should do a restart. Может, вот сейчас уже можно это по-новому. So please donate, guys. Yes, this is the hardest working YouTuber showing the most amount. The microphone, everything. The guys have more viewers than me. What the hell? I'm sure. Most place in Russia, definitely. Probably Kremlin is. This is the most epic place. Not, I don't know, but yeah, maybe you could say epic. First time coming here, you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna feel something, and I do feel even now. I would love having this Red Square without this market. It feels so awesome, so vast, etc. Fiorelian, hello. 1000 в евро? За 1000, да, ну, не сразу же. Такие стримы тоже нельзя делать, что спасибо за донат. Ну, скажем, не грубо, любой донат это всегда благодарен. Но, скажем, донат это $10, евро. И я такой, о, все, я бросаю весь день, я получил 10 евро, я... If you know what I mean. Yes. Ой, shit, I almost fell. Капец. Okay, guys, ice rink over here. Я понял, что рублей, конечно. Guys, can you imagine? I've never been. What's up with the tower, by the way? Почему сейчас играют эти, как называются они? Bells. Why the bells are ringing so much inside, from inside Kremlin? Колокола. Guys, Coca-Cola stole the word колокола. Did you know that? Ah, it's here. It's here, guys. It's because of the echo, because of the walls. It sounded like from there. So there's a probably because there's a. I would assume the beginning of the service, Russian Orthodox. Yes, Noel. I want to show you real life for as many people as possible, guys, because I think it's first of all entertaining, it's important, and I love myself going here, visiting, seeing this, what you're seeing as well. Any Chinese people here? Cool blinis. Opa. Corn. Yeah, this was this one here. Yesterday we walked on this street, Nikolskaya, but I don't like Nikolskaya. I've told you many times. It's this one. Check out a lot of tourists from China. I would love to say hi. I only know from the Russian reality TV. I can say, is there any Chinese in the chat? I can say, quite, fast, faster, or fast. It's from the series because they were saying in because it was like a type of amazing race type of a thing. It was super cool. Quite. And of course, I know how to say thank you, 谢谢. And then also thank you very much or thank you something with additional 谢谢你. I'm ready for China. And ni hao, of course, ni hao. Sorry, I forgot even the ni hao. Okay, guys. Usually, if you want to see the actors portraying Lenin, Stalin, and they're usually over here. And also, by the way, Ivan Grozny, Ivan the Terrible. They're usually standing over here or outside the entrance. Okay, Big South. Yeah, this area it's not as great. If it cuts off, I'm gonna cross the street and I'm gonna go to Tverskaya and I'm gonna be heading towards Belaruskaya station. So I'm gonna show you that. And maybe I'm gonna buy something to drink. You have to get tipsy, guys. Nobody can walk so much daily in winter shoes. 30,000 steps. I walk 47,000 steps, the record, in winter shoes. It's freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. Alright, guys, one more view into Red Square. Nikolai the First. No rest anymore. Now it's to the grand finale, evening. Guys, I will be also streaming at 4 a.m. Be going to train. We'll be going to the train in the night to towards what? We'll be going at night to see the well, not to see, sorry, I'm too tired to speak. I'm going to be going to the railway station. What Bouillon Xie is like nичего. Bouillon Xie. Xie? Nice. Okay guys, this here is the Christmas, New Year's Eve, Chinese New Year's Eve over here. Guys, what time is it, by the way? What time is it? Because at 7 there's gonna be a, I'm gonna check it out. Uh, 18:39. 20 minutes. I won't be waiting 20 minutes, right, guys? For the change of guards. Plus, it's gonna be lagging. It's gonna be lagging. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the Chinese New Year's Eve. Plus, I want to film that as well. So let me just show you this. Hold up. Sorry. Let's check out the winter Chinese New Year's Eve theme. We checked this out yesterday. It was bad internet lag, but we're gonna go right now over here. Sorry guys. One man army. So okay guys, over here, I don't know if you saw yesterday live stream. It's pretty epic, but there's bad internet over there. I'm afraid to go there. This is right by the Red Square. Right by the Red Square entrance. Welcome to Moscow, and Moscow is celebrating alongside with Chinese. And well, not alongside, it's preparing this great celebration for Chinese guests. Same thing as Chinese did something Muslims in China. So let's go check it out. This one is really cool, but it's packed with people. So let's go check this place out next. I filmed the previous thing on another live stream during the day. And now we are going in over here. Andrea, stay hydrated, drink water. I don't have any water, and I don't have even cognac or vodka. I will try to find a store. Also recording, guys. Guys, welcome. Let's check this out. So you do have this Chinese topic. I don't know what this is, some Chinese cat. Loving it. Cats are always good. Yeah, YouTube is needed. YouTube is super slow without VPNs, guys. Let's do a tour over here. Yeah, like I said, guys, internet is going to be bad as soon as you leave. Here it is, guys. Everything is prepared for Chinese New Year's. Moscow, Pekin train is here. That is like Russian traditional.
Вот как-то вставайте.
Right here.
Давайте, да.
Here you can see, guys, this is so cool. speak in Chinese as well. Pretty epic. So you can take a walk aside as well. You got, of course, the panda. Guys, I'm here for the first time. Beautiful music.
Да, мы подошли.
That is so cool, guys. Moscow with Chinese New Year's Eve. The man in Papaha is epic.
Чего ходить, а сфоткать? Ну ладно.
You can have some all kinds of products from inside. Some other generic stuff. Toy making.
Китайцы. Это вообще наши.
And in the back you can see the classic Russian Moscow red brick buildings. Guys, welcome to Moscow, where Chinese New Year's Eve is also celebrated. Check this out. Welcome.
Пошли туда пойдем. За меня это
Ой, это ужасно. Ну мы смотрим неделю, да.
I don't think there's any Chinese food though, because it's a bit tricky to eat it from here. So all kinds of fast, easy candy and that type of stuff is provided here.
Мам, я тебе что, ребенок не
Guys, the freaking thing doesn't work.
А ты тогда уехал? Ни Олег, ни Ярик никуда не пошел.
Hold up, guys. Too many stuff going on. There you go.
Это я еще местный.
Alright, guys. Let's pass the Bolshoi. Go towards Bolshoi Theater. I need to get moving. Yeah, in Russia everything is super busy. And the girls are eating some Chinese food though. Maybe there is Chinese food as well. Okay guys, here we go. No, to use it, it's not a crime. To advertise it is. And basically, you have to be quite a big name to get a fine for VPN advertising either. If you're like, you know, we're talking about especially for organizations and big channels, big bloggers, big media sites, you know, that type of thing, I would assume. We left already the Chinese area, so we are now in the same place that is always here. here, for example. My leg is freaking, I'm like swimming. It's like I'm swimming in some water with my freaking shoe. Yes, and pay promotion for example, it's all in there. Oh, there's a show going on inside, but it's paid show, so you cannot go and just enjoy the show for free. Ta-da, ta-da. Guys, what is there? It sounds really amusing. Oh man, my back is killing me. The guy's running in the mirror with the same as if he's part of the show. I'm not going to ice skating rink, no. My legs is swimming in cold water though, inside the boot. So kind of almost half ice skating ring, water skiing ring. Okay guys, Большой Theater. Man, that is freaking amazing. We in Moscow. We in Moscow, guys. Remember that. I'm so tired. I was yesterday so tired. I forgot. I had no energy of smiling. We didn't have a mega big ass streams or anything. But man, today I'm a little bit more rested and feeling amazing. We are in Moscow. Thank you, Yelena. I hope so too. Guys, that's the State Duma over here. Somebody asked earlier, the Kremlin. Oh no, earlier about is that Duma. No, that was, we were by the White House, the Russian White House. Hello, I'm a cat man. Why did they have to walk right towards me? Very last second turn away. Why do you like St. Petersburg better? Shortly put, it's more, how can I say it? St. Petersburg, you can own it or get a sense of understanding of the full city more or less, more easier. It has more architectural, more history, it's more imperial. I like, for example, more imperial, and with that it has more, I guess I could say, more spirit, and that speaks to me. But I always say that Moscow is way better. This is probably the best city in the world, so St. Petersburg included. Yes, culture, history, Tsar. It's the capital of Imperial Russia. One thing is important, it's by the sea. So you have for me, it's somehow, I've always lived by the sea in my life. From Riga to Helsinki to St. Petersburg, I always living by the sea, or in a city which has connection to the sea. These type of things. But basically things that are not rationally explained. It's not because here you can earn more money. Here it's maybe even cleaner, even though St. Petersburg's super clean. You know, everything is maybe safer, even though St. Petersburg is safe. All that type of stuff. So I think we're gonna go to a metro. We're gonna go to the metro probably because I need to sit. Samson, that's not true. That's total bullshit. I visited 17 cities this summer, actually more, but in the summer, 17 cities. All of them were amazing. And you can watch my live streams, watch my videos or whatever, live streams or not. That's typical troll factory attempt. Nice trying. Да, правильно, все. Да, пошел. Guys, if you're trying to be trolls, not you, but there's every now and then somebody, at least try to be original. It's, you know, the stuff from the troll booklet, it's easily proving wrong just by my own experience, not know-how, but actually by experience. 5 cities. I said it actually today, without request. I'm gonna do a little bit something with a actually from here. Let's go for here. I don't know. Do you want to see Bolshoi right next, close? My favorite cities. It has to be top 5 cities in Russia, for me. St. Petersburg, Kazan, Moscow, Cheboksary, and well, this is the wild card, Lipetsk and Lipetsk. When there's a two-headed. Hello, Jay Walker. But their number 5 could be taken by some other cities as well. Maybe Ufa. No, maybe Voronezh. I'm a little bit biased. What else? Yes, I did. I could put it above St. Petersburg, but I can't. St. Petersburg, Moscow, Vologda, Pskov, Samara. Samara? Well, I really loved Samara as well. Yeah, Samara could be in the wild card number 5. It could be in the wild card, yes, it could be. But listen guys, I said Moscow is the best city, period. I really love being here. But if Kazan would be next to Moscow, I would go maybe 3 times out of 5 to Kazan. Or 3, if 6 times was available, 3 and 3 to Moscow, Kazan. Yes, Samara, I'm sure. I just was there for 1 day and absolutely loved Samara. Yes, I forgot. There's a few cities I forgot, but guys, Lipetsk. That was so nobody had a problems with me saying Lipetsk. Guys, people taking photos by Bolshoi, also Chinese. Bolshoi is the place. I don't know what's the thing about theaters though. I admire this. The same thing in St. Petersburg. I'm not a typical tourist, guys. I love different things. And oh, you have to look up for sure, and check out my videos from Kazan. They're freaking amazing. And also yeah, for example, Mariinsky, I film it for you guys. I love it. Same thing, for example, the Mikhailovsky, even though it's visually it's not crazy amazing or anything, but of course, Bolshoi and Mariinsky may be one of the beautiful ones. Alexander Theater, but they're beautiful places. But in St. Petersburg, there's a lot of places looking like this. That's why I'm a little bit like, I don't know how to react. I love this, but yeah, I guess it's one of those places that it's a must visit, right? I photograph a lot of ballet from backstage at the Hermitage Theater. What do you mean backstage? Do you have entrance to the backstage, like media or official photographer? If you do, let me in. I want to film. And yes, sure, it's on the banknote. But I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying. Bolshoi, I did not know it's Bolshoi before somebody said to me, because for me, I guess I'm ignorant about some things, I guess. I like different things, guys. Like how diverse the architecture in Moscow is better than St. Petersburg. No, the architecture is better in St. Petersburg. But here you can feel the power of a huge country, of Imperial Russia, Soviet Union. You can feel it here. And in St. Petersburg you feel the imperial power of Imperial Russia. That's the difference. It's a very different vibe, right? It's hard to explain. You have to visit, you will understand. You know, everything is more massive here. St. Petersburg, largely in the center, for 10 kilometers each direction, is limited to 3 stories. Why? Because of the imperial law. Well, it might be homogeneous only if you don't look at the details. But sure, there's so many details in every house that maybe it's. But yeah, that's why you probably, if you think so, you're probably gonna like Moscow more. And that's why people are like Beatles and Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin or Deep Purple. People have a strong opinion about one another. I like both, but I just said, if I would live, I would rather live in St. Petersburg. But if I would want more money, it probably would be Moscow. But probably people don't make, it depends. If somebody said, Igor, come do this video, probably I'm gonna get it more in Moscow. And then if you have to move to Moscow because of that, I would not resist. It's like, I'm fine with it, it's beautiful. But if there's no, you would get if you could work and live on the same level, regardless of the city, I would choose probably St. Petersburg because of the reasons. Long talk. House of Fabergé. I've never been there. Never been there. I don't like that type of stuff. I would film it though. Alright guys, let's have a little break. I'm gonna restart the stream. I think I'm gonna go on Tverskaya or maybe by metro to some location, okay? See you a bit later. Thanks for joining everybody. This is Igor in Russia. This is Большой Theater, the one you love. There's Zoom over there. I might continue from here or maybe not. My leg is freaking super wet. But let's see in a bit where we are. Елена, спасибо. Yeah, see lots of water. Yeah, exactly. Я вернусь скоро. Все, всем спасибо. Пока-пока. Спасибо, Елена, за администраторство.